Today I bought new skates. I couldn't wait to try them out. I immediately took them for a spin at the shopping mall parking lot. The first impression is that these new skates are much faster than my old ones. These skates have 100mm wheels. My old ones were 84mm. I don't know if the wheel size is the only reason why they are faster, or if the quality generally is better. The new blades are Macroblade 100 by Rollerblade. My old skates are also from Rollerblade. The reason I stick with Rollerblade is that I'm very happy with my old skates. I've had them for 6 years and thousands of kilometers. I never suffered any blisters or sore feet. It's only recently that the locking mechanism started cracking up and I decided to buy new skates. I'll keep the old ones around for a backup on rainy days, etc. This is my first time skating big wheels. I perform all the basics like T-stops, crossover turns and slalom turns, but they're not as easy as on my old smaller skates. Obviously, there's a trade-off with a longer frame and bigger wheels. These things are supposed to be harder with these skates, but the difference is after all not as big as I feared. On this jump, however, I lost my balance. On the old skates I always shifted my balance a bit backward because the skates would lose momentum on impact. These new skates, on the other hand, kept accelerating and I almost fell on my back. I was in doubt on whether I should buy these 4x100mm skates or 125mm tri-skates. Tri-skates have 3 wheels instead of the normal 4. In theory, they shall have the best of both worlds. Big wheels for speed and short frames for maneuverability. Tri-skates are indeed very fast. The world record for inline marathon was set with tri-skates. 3-wheeled skates are also good for doing tricks, with the only exception that perhaps the motions are slower and more fluid due to the weight of those gigantic wheels. So if 3x125mm is too much, it may be that 3x110mm is the way forward. Anyway, there were 2 reasons I did not buy tri-skates. One is that they are apparently not that good on cracked up asphalt. Apparently 4 wheels are smoother on such a surface, and I spent half my time skating on terrible asphalt. The other reason is that I'm tall and heavy. If I were lighter, I'd likely go for tri-skates. My weight, however, I believe is better to distribute on 4 wheels. In a few years, as technology improves, I predict tri-skates will take over. Until then, I'm happy with my 4x100mm setup. I plan to go on long trips with these skates. After I shot this video, I managed an average speed of 20 km an hour without much effort. My old skates would do around 17 or 16. Quality is indeed important when it comes to skates. Although I do recommend these Macroblade 100 skates from Rollerblade, I'm sure there are other just as good skates from other producers. These skates are not the cheapest either. As I mentioned earlier, the reason I chose Rollerblade is that I had Rollerblade before and I'm happy with those old skates. So why take the risk of changing brand when you're happy with the one you already have? For skates, this is particularly true since a big risk with a skate is that it will give you sore feet. And I suppose my feet happen to fit Rollerblade very well, and you may have K2 or Seba feet for all that I know. That's all for now. Stay tuned for more videos.